welcome to day 4 of our Disneymoon. Today we are finally back in the magic. We did have a day in the parks yesterday, but look where we are today.
They've kept all the ribbons around the roof. They've just taken the 50th emblem.
Yeah, it does look different, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm vibrating now.
It does look different. But look, we're back. I see the castle.
It's because you can see the balcony again. So 50th was over that balcony. Really.
Well, it was over the clock, wasn't it? I can't remember.
I think it's quite big.
Yeah, but look, we're back. Through, so just to the right hand side of the hub is where resort guests can come in. You get half an hour. It's basically
directly in line with the bridge into Tomorrowland.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the only ways in. Is it here and that? Oh yes, because then you can go walk that way to Fantasyland or Tomorrowland.
Yes, that is the only way in.
It was a little bit of a oh, they do a presentation at 9 o'clock. Interesting. We've never watched the castle opening show because we're normally like if we're in. One thing that we will say, get to Magic Kingdom really early. We got here at 25 past 8. It opened at 8:30, but it's now
10, so we've only just got into the early Magic.
Yeah. So that half an hour don't really do very much if you're not here by like 8. I think we're gonna have to come even earlier. But anyway, first ride we think is gonna be Buzz if the wait time's still really low.
You happy?
No, actually no. I'm happy that I'm in Magic Kingdom, I'm not happy that it's all one. But I am happy that we're going to Tomorrowland. No.
People Mover. Yeah, Tomorrowland People Mover. The Transit Authority.
To the moving platform, then step into the car. For your
we don't talk about that.
And other appendages inside
my gun didn't work in the first room, so I missed all some of the big targets.
I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now.
But I think the People Mover is like one of the most underrated rides. It's got no wait this morning.
I think we say underrated, everyone loves the People Mover. It's not like saying they love the People Mover.
Don't we absolutely love it. It's just so chilled. You just get to like take in all of the ambiance of Tomorrowland.
You get to be in everyone's videos as they're going past, like film Tron.
Yeah. We have a bit of time. The park feels quite busy, but it is like first thing in the morning, so it's hard to really judge. We have spotted that there's a photo pass photographer in front of the Tron sign, so we're thinking of going there now before like the boarding groups get more and more people being called.
Oh yeah, because you didn't know. We got a boarding group.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we said we got boarding group for Tron. We managed to get boarding group 40.
We had a bit of a panic, didn't we? Because we both were on it, refreshing.
And it said error.
And then it closed me out, and it said error for you. But obviously, I think we were both on there.
Yeah.
But it ain't come up. We had group 40.
But I was
currently on group 19.
1 to 19, yeah. But I was chatting to someone who was on it bang on 7, and he didn't manage to get a boarding group. They'd all gone. So I count ourselves very lucky. But we're going to go get the photo pass photo. I am wearing a Winnie the Pooh dress today, which a few cast members have quite liked.
I think you've had about 4 compliments.
Yeah, it's from Primark. It was last year or the year before. I wore it to Disneyland Paris in a trip with our friend Ben and Nicola. But I'm sort of thinking I need to meet Winnie the Pooh, and he's out at 9:45, so we might head off and do that. Maybe grab a little beverage, potentially. Maybe, yeah. Some kind of like frozen slushy, maybe.
Yeah.
So we didn't realise that you go up into Tron here. You've got the Tron sign. Where there's a photo pass, and then there is also an entrance to Storybook Circus this way.
Where we want to go.
Yeah.
That's cool. Makes sense you're going to back and Barstool, aren't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, please.
It's you! And some flowers and some dandelions. That was so cute. Standard the shade. And insert a picture here. The only issue is where like the sun's positioning, it wasn't in like a great spot for like photos.
Yeah, so there was like just a diagonal light across, mainly across
Winnie the Pooh, yeah, so it could have done with just shifting over slightly. But that was really cute. They loved my dress.
Although I don't know if he was looking at your dress.
It did at one point look like he was looking up my dress. But that was a really great little meet and greet. On our trip, well, we were only in the park for like a day, but in January we didn't meet any characters. And when we were on our honeymoon in Disneyland Paris, we'll link that above. We'll link that above. I don't think we met any then, did we?
No, I don't think we did.
No, I feel like we need to go and see Mickey and tell him that we're here on our honeymoon. But we need our badges, because otherwise no one knows.
Badges or it didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's now, we're going to rope drop Storybook Circus, the Storyteller Cafe, isn't it? Or, no, it's just Storybook Circus?
Storybook Circus, Big Top Souvenirs.
That's it, that is it. We're hoping that they have slushes in there, because that's what we quite fancy. Maybe a little cheeky snack.
Some form of sadness in there.
Yeah, and then
definitely.
We are just sort of like hanging around, just taking in the ambiance.
We shouldn't be that far from our Tron.
Yeah, hopefully not. And then also Space Mountain, and then we can start booking more Genie classes. And probably what we'll do is we'll just book whatever we can get on at the next time. I think maybe.
Yeah, before we decide that we'll duck out for the afternoon and start back in for Epcot.
Yeah, because we want to have some cool time today because the weather is amazing.
Yeah, it's like cloud in the sky. Just come into a Storybook Circus. Katie's already looking at the pins that we don't collect. Looking for a 20.
Admirers of pins.
Looking for 2023 pin, aren't you?
Yeah. So they have Minute Maid lemonade, fruit punch, or Powerade. Fruit punch.
Fruit punch good for me?
Yeah. And then
Yeah, let's have a look at the snacks. Buy all the snacks.
I never go for a cupcake, but I saw this and I was like, I fancy it.
Yeah, it does look quite nice.
It does look nice, doesn't it? I think it's because it doesn't look like the normal, like, overloaded, like...
I mean, essentially, it's a very expensive cupcake.
Oh yeah, but everything's really expensive here. All of this came to, like, almost $17.
I think it was $18.
No, 16.
Oh, was it 16? I thought it was 18 something.
Well, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, you're in Disney. This looks good.
That does look good. Yeah, like I'll keep that box in case I don't eat it all. So, that that is the mark of a good Disney cupcake, because never before have I been able to eat the whole thing. I would be like, that is far too sweet. That was like the perfect amount of sweetness, and it wasn't too big. So that's my reason, and I'm sticking to it.
Mine was just, it was good. I ate mine. There was no doubt I was eating mine. Snacks demolished, and my wife has decided.
Hey, it's a joint decision.
Look, no, I'm just saying, look, we should make the most of it, and if the queue times are low, meet these guys.
No way that flock here elephants bigger than me.
Don't know. Is there a time on either of them?
Thank you. I just want to figure out where they would be. Do you know how long we would Hi, Daisy.
Hey, Daisy.
Listen, it's been many years, and time's been a ticket. At this point, the more time, the bigger the stone. Here's the thing, if you can't see it from space, I don't think Daisy will approve.
Listen, you for a hug first?
So you'll probably see this when you're editing, but I just want to say, you love you, bro. I'm having the best time. Thanks for being my wife. Snacks demolished.
Yeah.
Sun cream applied.
Minnie and Daisy met. Do not like those photo boxes.
No, they can't ever get the angle because it's always at one spot, it doesn't move.
Yeah.
So there's some nice photos that you can get from there, but it's hit and miss.
But it's also really awkward because you're stood there like sort of cuddling up to a character for like 10-15
Yeah, they give you a little tap on the back when they're like, that's probably quite a few pictures that have been taken.
Yeah, but anyway, now time for space.
What's right in my mouth?
You will request the front and you can sit at the very front.
Yeah, sounds good.
You're my hubby. I let you.
For your Tron needs.
I mean, we don't collect pins, but they do a Tron pin.
Oh, nice. They're a Tron magnet.
But I don't know if we can start collecting like ride magnets because our fringe isn't big enough.
This is true.
Yeah, well then they've got that one.
I think this one.
That one's quite cool because it's got the bikes on it. Yeah, they've got loads. Space Mountain was so good. That was such a good use of a fast pass. Genie Plus Lightning Lane, I need to remember that. We booked that as our first Lightning Lane of the day. And it was at 10:30 till 11:30. So it did mean we had a bit of waiting around this morning, but we just went on things that were shorter wait time, character meet and greets, and had a more leisurely morning. And that worked quite well for us. So that's sort of another way to manage Genie Plus. We are now a bit unsure as to what to do. Or we were a bit unsure of what to do because Tron went down. So we don't know when that's going to come up. We are so close to our boarding group. The Festival of Fantasy Parade comes on at 12 and you can Genie Plus it. We don't know where the area is. So I'm just heading down to Starbucks and then Dean's Box for a week. And we're then going to find where the Genie Plus is and stand and watch the parade because it's one of those things that then when we've seen it once, we don't have to worry about wanting to see it another day, and we can make use of maybe some of the rides being a little bit quieter when people are watching the parade on a different day. So I was going to go to Starbucks. The queue was insane. It was out the door, down the street, and all like winding in and out. One thing I will say, the Starbucks in Magic Kingdom is always just so rammed. So there is the ice cream parlour next door, which was completely deserted. I mean, I was quite tempted by a chocolate fudge sundae, but quite thirsty, so went for one of these. You could either have it as Fanta, oh, no thank you, not with ice. Oh, I suppose I've had the like I love you float, but that was with Dole Whip. Anyway, I digress. So you could either have the float with Coca-Cola, root beer, or Fanta, and then you can have it with your choice of ice cream, but just went for vanilla. So we've got the Coke one, and just waiting for Dean to find me. I did tell him where I was, but do you know what? If I have to just sit here, take in that view with my Coke float, so be it.
Hear ye, royal guests from near and far. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. You are warmly invited to join Mickey Mouse and his Fantasyland friends for a magical celebration in the sea. Festival of Fantasy Parade!
Insert flame.
that you can Genie Plus Festival of Fantasy and you get a little section, it's less crowded, and this is the view. So we would 100% recommend that, especially if you've got little ones. It's just like a little bit calmer, and we've got gradients.
And you'll have to be perched on the edge of a curb.
So now time for Casey.
Yay. Got to sing a bit louder over the copyright.
Oh, yeah. We did not follow our own advice.
Never order at peak times.
Never order at peak times. Never order from Casey's right after a parade. What did we do?
Ordered at peak time right after a parade.
Yeah.
From Casey.
People are grumpy. We had an incident. We went to sit at a table, but there was absolutely no one there. So we went.
It hadn't even been cleaned.
Nope. We went to sit down, and this woman just came running over, going, "That's my table." I was like, "But there's no one sat there." Well, I went to get ketchup, but there's no one sat there.
And then about 6 more people climbed up, so one of them could have sat there.
Yeah. And I was like, "Okay, but you left." Like, there's no. It felt like that Friends episode where Chandler like left the seat and was like, literally that's exactly what it was like, and we were like, right, okay. I mean, we should have just sat there, but we didn't. And then our mobile order took a while. We can't be bothered to find anywhere to try and sit, so.
Yeah, quite nice. Yeah.
To be fair, we're in the sun, but it's fine. We're sun creamed up, and this is where we are.
Oh, it's like pickle.
Is it?
Relish, yeah. It's ain't gonna work.
No. I look forward to seeing you try.
Oh, go listen.
I love bugs. Is that nice?
The hot dog's good. None about the filling, so I can't get to it. All falling apart.
Change of plan.
Tron is down.
Again, it's been down like 2 or 3 times today. We were a couple of minutes late, probably about 10 minutes late.
But we assumed it would have worked the same way as fast passing.
Yeah,
You've always got a little bit of leeway, but just don't push it.
Yeah, it does sound like they are a lot stricter on your boarding time here. I suppose I get it, it's a new ride. If they let everyone delay, like, it just causes a backlog.
Everyone rocks up at like 6 at night.
Yeah, but that cast member, Tyler, his name was really helpful. He was like, I'm not 100% sure if it will then work for you guys later when it comes back up again. So he's basically changed ours into an anytime pass, which means that regardless of like when it comes back up or when we then want to ride it, we're effectively like boarding group 0. He was like, do not touch anything though. So I was like, I've screenshot it. I was like, we're covered. So he was amazing. That was really good. Cast member, customer service. We've got Pirates now, so we're going to do that. Then I think we're still going to head out back end Epcot, but we're going to come back into this part later. It's crazy busy. It's rather warm, and I think we're ready for a bit of a break.
Yeah, a break from the crowds. It's got really busy today.
Yeah, and then we'll come back later on to ride Tron, and then just head on over on the monorail to Epcot, because that's open for extra for deluxe guests between 9 and 11. So even if like we only got over there at like 8, we've still got like 3 hours.
Yeah, and we'll be getting the Guardians.
Yeah, we will. That is the plan. If we can do Tron and Guardians the same day, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's when Captain Jack Sparrow's just wandering around.
In the wrong spot.
Apparently he was in the wrong spot.
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum. Railway Captain Jack Sparrow.
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show up your flock.
Hey, send them hints to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want.
And with that, our day at Magic Kingdom is done. We're going to head back to the hotel.
Yes, we are.
Jump in the pool, get used to the pool.
Absolutely. One of our friends is over here, who we met through Instagram, Alice, and she's staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge as well. And she's like, hey, I'm by the pool. And we were like, hey, we're going back to the pool. And then we think we're going to grab a drink and take a dip and just have some much needed chill time. We never really do this on trips and we always regret it. So this
and we're
one's really
staying at
different.
Animal Kingdom Lodge, so we kind of make use of the hotel.
Absolutely. Just hope that the pool isn't too busy.
I like this place.
We have had the most lovely chilled couple of hours. We went down to the pool. We've had a digital detox because if anyone's been to do Disney World, you'll know that you are on your phone a lot. You have to be for Genie Plus.
Especially for Genie Plus. If you haven't, you can kind of ignore it, but you need technology.
Yeah, Genie Plus, wait times, mobile order, and then we do enjoy doing like the Instagram stories and things as well, which we do love to do, and we normally save for like when we're in queues or waiting for shows and things, but still it's a lot of time on our phone. So we had
seems a little bit distracted, so I'm enjoying the view.
Yeah, we'll show you the view in a second, but we spent some time by the pool, and we just want to say we bumped into the most lovely couple. You totally made our day. So Tim and Pip, thank you so much for saying hello. We had a little selfie on Tim's phone rather than ours, otherwise we would insert the picture here. But yeah, thank you for saying hello, thank you for watching. Honestly, like, we haven't, look, we've had a few people say hello to us in the past, but this trip has like,
yeah, you never get used to it. You always get a little bit socially. We always get a little bit socially awkward, but it wears off pretty quickly. Don't think we were too awkward.
No, honestly, like, it's so lovely when people come up to us and say that they follow along or watch the channel, or to say congratulations on your wedding or like enjoy your honeymoon, because we're like, how do you, oh, you watch, and it's, yeah, it's just really lovely. So thank you both very much. I'm sure we'll bump into you again. If we do with the camera, they'll be on the vlogs.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your trip. We won't see you for 2 weeks.
I know. But for now, we've come back. We're meant to be getting showered and ready to go to Epcot.
I'm sorry, I'm very distracted.
We're a little bit distracted because look, it's just been giraffe feeding time. One of them's disappeared, but from our...
That's who I was following.
Oh, has he gone over because the lady in the safari truck came over? But I'll zoom in and you can see what the giraffes are up to, but this is so cute. We look a bit different. We're showered, we're beautified. We've left Animal Kingdom Lodge, and we wanted to try and get Guardians Lightning Lane that opens up at 6 o'clock because there's like an extended deluxe resort guest evening event tonight. Turns out you have to be in the park already by 6, and by the time we got in there...
have a home reservation before Epcot and book anywhere. Much like the 7 AM.
Yes. And by the time we got to Epcot at 20 past 6, because we were like faffing around looking at the spanner and stuff.
I mean, worst ways to spend some time.
Yeah, very true. They'd all gone. So we drove to Epcot just to make it less faffy and leaving as well. So we've done that. Then we have got on the monorail to the TTC, and now we're getting the monorail into the Magic Kingdom. This one that's just arrived. Because we are going on Tron finally.
As long as it stays up in the next 10 minutes.
The very nice cast member changed it to a eat anytime, which actually gives us flexibility on our day. So we're going to do that. Then we've also got a Genie Plus for Buzz, and then we might make it back to our storeroom on Epcot.
We'll see. If not, we'll walk on it later.
The temperature is so much nicer. It wasn't too bad, like, I don't think we've been suffering too much, but yeah, and when it was like mega busy, so we are.
It's pretty busy.
It is, but the wait times are coming down, and hopefully it will be similar at Epcot and we can just basically walk on everything later. But for now, if we get to do Tron and Buzz here, and I don't know if there was any other Genie Plus that are pretty much straight walk on while we wait for it to get closer to 9 o'clock at Epcot, so be it.
Although we might want to go back to Epcot and get some snack.
This is very true actually, yeah, because I'm a little bit peckish, so yeah.
Some of them food booths calling to you before they close. Past the first test.
Yeah, I was to say
no one's stopping us from going out.
Yeah, so and we've seen one of the cars, so this is looking a little bit more hopeful. Yeah. This is looking a little bit more hopeful. So, we're calling it 7:15 when we get in the queue. Let's see how long it takes for us to get through. It looks pretty busy. It looks very busy actually, but then I don't know if this is a mixture of virtual queue, lightning lane.
People just hanging around.
Yeah. So let's see how it goes, but I reckon 40 minutes.
I reckon that would be a good time.
Yeah, let's see.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
The ride, but also waiting probably an extra 2 or 3 turns than we would have done because we asked for the front. Yeah, because we asked for the front. On and off within 40 minutes. So, yeah, exactly. So considering we didn't pay for that, I think that's pretty
now for one of us to try it.
Because we're off to Dubai. Update. Some things have happened. We went to Cosmic Rays for a mobile order. Really back in a second. Tea, please. We'll be back. Hey! I was going to say, where did everyone else go?
Put that bag right over against the wardrobe.
Yeah, we just got married.
Oh, congratulations!
I know we're on our Disneymoon.
Oh, great choice.
Thank you. We also went to see you in Paris.
Oh,
yeah, we've been seeing you in Paris as well. You're a very well-travelled person.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
We have a funny time.
All right, let's look right here for me, friend.
It's lovely to see you.
You as well. Congratulations.
You get to go home now. Is it the end of your shift?
No, we have lots of friends to see.
Now never stops working.
You are so right. The best boss, I must say. Always working hard.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Mickey. Oh, thanks.
So, as we were saying.
Oh, sorry, no, I was just having a moment because that was part of our wedding. So, we just met Mickey. That was amazing. Before that, we are always honest on these vlogs, and not everything's gone right tonight. So we had an amazing time on Tron.
We did.
That was fab. Then
I didn't have an amazing time on bus.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, then I had the little magical time on bus.
Yes, I won. It wasn't so great. But then we were like, okay, we're a bit peckish. It's a bit noisy there, pumping out happily ever after out into here. So we'll be able to see. This is not the way that I want to see it for the first time. So we were like, okay, we're going to Epcot. We need like a little bit of food, although Epcot's open.
When we got there.
Yeah, we don't think very much. So we were like, okay. Oh, I don't even know if you can hear this. Let's try again. So we were like, let's order something in Cosmic Rays, just some nugs, standard,
easy.
Yeah. And we mobile ordered it fine. We'd been waiting for a while. We were like, oh, this is a bit unusual. And then there was a lot of like rumblings and grumblings around us.
Some said every wait for an hour.
So basically, they've had like a real technical issue. They've had to reprint all the orders, and it actually took 50 minutes because we just had a notification to say it's ready. We asked to cancel. They were very nice. They said that we could. They got some free fruit, which I suppose is something as an apology. But we now think that we might have been charged because they didn't cancel it properly. We're gonna have to sort that out. So, in summary, we've not eaten. We're late to Epcot, but we did just meet Mickey and we were the last ones in before Happily Ever After. I'm assuming maybe he's still working his shift until like 11 because that's when the park's open. But we had a really lovely time. We were the last ones in the room. So we had to grill like one-on-one time, so...
Got a massive fireworks going off.
Yeah. We're just they're not. Yeah, they're literally just over here. So yeah, you've got to take the rough and the smooth. I'm just hoping we can grab something to eat in Epcot and go on a few rides.
I hope we can get into Epcot. I'm assuming that is.
I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. And we're in Epcot. We didn't really film the monorail one because we sat on the wrong side of the monorail.
Yeah, I filmed some of it and you would have seen.
But it was on the Moana side, which is all behind here. But we actually bumped into Alice, who I've been speaking to on Instagram for ages, and just one of those really weird moments where we were waiting for the monorail. She had no idea that we were still in Magic Kingdom or that we'd been having like any issues and stuff, and she just happened to be in the same pen bit as us in like for the monorail. So it's just one of those like really fluke moments. So we're now in Epcot. See, loads and loads of people are leaving. We're here for like the after hours thing.
Very hungry.
Yeah, this is the only thing. Like, we asked, we were like, so is there anywhere open that we can get some food? and she was like, oh, yeah, like there are some carts open so you can get some popcorn and stuff. And I was like, so no. Yeah, that wasn't really quite what we were thinking. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but we haven't really, we shared a hot dog at Casey's. And then other than that, we've had a couple of snacks like M&M's. Oh, and we've each had a cutie.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm literally just craving, I just wanted some like nugs or something. And I don't think that's something that we're gonna get here. So our friends Robin and Simon are in Disney at the moment. So they are Watsons Do Disney.
We seem to travel all over the world together.
We do, we travel the world like coincidentally together. So she's just messaged to say that they are in line for Frozen, but Frozen has gone down and they've been waiting for ages and they've finally decided to give up. We also got a notification to say that the whole of the France pavilion is closed, so isn't going to be part of the after hours. So that means that Remy and also the Frozen ride, Frozen Ever After, I think is what it's called, they're both out of action for tonight, which leaves not very many things open because not all of the rides are open tonight.
Test Track,
so
Soaring. And the two big hitters that remain open. Obviously Guardians is open, but you need to be in the virtual queue. Yeah,
and as we mentioned before, we didn't get that. Alice has just gone on to Spaceship Earth, but we'd already said that we were going to meet Robin and Simon, and we were hoping miraculously that somewhere might be open to eat, but it really doesn't look like it is. We will be here for a while because like regardless of what happens, because we drove and it's a little bit tricky to get out of the car park at the moment as everyone's leaving from Harmonious. So I think we'll be here till at least 10, half 10, and then, I mean, the only thing that I'm thinking that we could do is drive to that McDonald's on the way home, because I think we pretty much have to pass it to get back to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I mean, if we get some McDonald's nugs, that's still a lot better.
So, yeah, we're saying it how it is. Obviously, nothing drastic has happened.
Well, sometimes Disney doesn't go to plan. It's what it is.
I spot Watsons in their natural environment. Hi! Hi! What are we going for?
Super fast car.
I mean, what is that? No, restart. No. What are you doing?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
That's why I'm scanning in.
This isn't your first rodeo.
Don't like it.
Green stuff.
You're going to get some ice cream. It'll be so beautiful. See you there. The hot and the cold, they're both so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense.
Good night, Spaceship Earth.
This is one of the funniest pictures.
Yeah, I wonder if they're up there. I wonder if they managed to get on it. I'd love it if they were like, do I see any of them waving? No. We had a really lovely evening with Robin and Simon. For the like deluxe, oh sorry about the light, there's just floodlights and things everywhere because it's very, very late. For the like after hours for deluxe guests, there really aren't that many rides open in Epcot.
Weren't that many open today, were there?
No, but we still managed to do Test Track, Frozen reopened, and then we jumped on into Spaceship Earth, which a lot of people did actually. It was almost like a get one ride in before the end of the night.
It is, you got in the queue 2 minutes before.
Yeah, is that with loads of other people. I'm gonna walk here so that you don't. Let's get the ear. There we go. Let's see if the ear can cover the. Oh, I'm sorry. There's just light. But we had a really lovely evening with them. there's no food options open, so we're running.
Beyond your popcorn.
We're running off of a Casey's hot dog that we shared and some M&Ms that we had earlier. But it's fine. We've been charged for the nugs from earlier, so we're going to have to go speak to the front desk about that. We should probably do that sooner rather than later, just to explain it. But no, we're all the way back here. It's like 214.
Didn't feel that long a walk on the way in.
I know. 214 Dory.
Yes.
But the park is now empty, the parking lot's empty, so we should be able to easily get back. I am really glad that we bought the car, because we haven't got to worry about buses and stuff. And
we can drive past McDonald's and potentially get some nugs.
There is a McDonald's on site.
The new one that you all see invariably when you're going from
I think we might have mentioned it when we were staying at All Star in January. We'll leave a link to that series. That was a very different trip for us. But when we stayed there, we might have mentioned it. But we're gonna go see if we can get some nugs. It closes at midnight. It is 25 past 11, but it's only 11 minutes away. So let's see if we can get some nugs, and we will take them back to the resort and we will eat our nugs.
Don't know if they'll make it back to the resort.
No, probably not. I think if we just got nugs, I'll just be feeding you as we drive. But for now, if you're still here with us, thank you so much for watching. Please hit like if you enjoyed.
And subscribe.
And we will see you tomorrow for an Animal Kingdom day, which is very exciting. And then we don't have much plan in the afternoon and evening. So come with us and see what we get up to. But yeah, we'll see you then. Bye.